We begin with a major update from the education sector. Earlier today, at exactly 12 noon, the Mizoram Board of School Education, widely known as MBSE, officially declared the 2026 Higher Secondary School Leaving Certificate results. This year has brought encouraging news for students and families across the state. Out of a total of 12,243 students who appeared for the examinations, 10,734 have successfully passed. This brings the overall pass percentage to an impressive 87.67%. To put that into perspective, last year's pass rate stood at 81.10%. So this year marks a strong improvement. Female students once again led the way, outperforming male students not only in enrollment numbers but also in pass rates. Looking at the streams, Commerce recorded highest pass percentage at 90.51%. Science followed closely with 89.24%, while Arts recorded 86.93%. District-wise, Sertip topped in the Arts stream with 91.86%. Colosib led in Science with a remarkable 94.59% pass rate. And in Commerce, Natyal achieved a perfect 100% result. A total of 80 schools across Mizoram recorded a 100% pass rate in different streams. However, there was one school in the Arts stream that recorded a 100% failure rate. No such cases were reported in Science or Commerce. This year's result reflects both improvement and ongoing challenges in the education system. Now to a developing situation caused by extreme weather. Over Sunday and Monday, that is April 27th and 28th, several parts of rural Mizoram were hit by severe storms and heavy rainfall. In Tipir village, strong winds damaged around 60 houses. One of these homes was completely destroyed and left uninhabitable. One person was also injured during the storm. In Longklai district, specifically in Tuikhurlui, 20 homes suffered damage. Meanwhile, in the Aizol South 3 constituency, multiple houses were damaged in Sialsuk and Lungsei. Local communities have stepped up in response. Village councils and community groups have organized large-scale voluntary work known locally as Natlang. Residents are working together to repair roofs and clear fallen trees. The spirit of community support remains strong, even in difficult times. And the weather concerns are far from over. On April 28, district administrations across Mizoram ordered the closure of all schools following a red alert issued by the India Meteorological Department. The IMD has warned that heavy rainfall is expected to continue until May 2nd. Colosib district is likely to receive the highest rainfall, with predictions reaching 145.3 millimeters. Authorities have also warned of possible landslides and flash floods, especially in urban areas. Residents have been advised to remain cautious and avoid unnecessary travel. Now to an important policy shift in education. On April 28, Mizoram's Education Minister Dr. Vanlil Thana announced a major reform in how students' performance will be evaluated. The state is moving toward aligning its system with national board like CBSE. For the first time, the HSLC results for Class 10 did not include top 10 list or student divisions in the official merit book. According to the minister, this move is aimed at reducing unhealthy competition among students and encouraging overall learning and development. He also pointed out that national indicators currently place Mizoram's education performance near the lower end, and reforms are necessary to improve quality. This marks a shift toward a more balanced and student-friendly system. Next, we turn to national-level engagement in the state. The Union Minister of State for Home Affairs, Bandi Sanjay Kumar, concluded a 2-day visit to Mizoram on April 28. Due to bad weather, the minister conducted a high-level review meeting through video conference from Aizol. The focus of the meeting was on infrastructure development in Siaha district, which shares border with Myanmar. Key topics include the Vibrant Villages program, cross-border trade, and the long-term development plan called Transform Mizoram Vision 2047. The minister also held discussions with security forces including the Assam Rifles and the Border Security Force regarding border fencing and security. Now to local governance. Following the recent municipal elections, the ZPM party has formed the new leadership of Aizawl Municipal Corporation. Pu H. Remtuanga has been named as the new mayor of Aizawl, while P.R. Lalompui has been appointed as the deputy mayor. Chief Minister Pulel Duoma addressed the new leaders and described their victory as a mandate for better governance. He emphasized the vision of Aizawl Chazok, meaning Better Aizawl. The official swearing-in ceremony is expected to take place within the coming week. In development news from Longklai District, officials have reported that 12,630 families have benefited from the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Rural Housing Scheme. Each beneficiary received Rs 1,30,000 to construct permanent homes. With this phase largely completed, authorities are now preparing to move into PMAY 2.0. The next phase will focus on providing housing support to the urban poor over the next 5 years. Now to a case involving fake news. On April 28, the Mizoram Cybercrime Police arrested an 18-year-old for spreading false information online. The accused allegedly created a fake government memorandum claiming a public holiday had been declared due to heavy rainfall. The message quickly went viral on social media. This led the General Administration Department to file a formal complaint. Authorities have once again warned the public to verify information before sharing it online. April also marks Autism Acceptance Month. On April 28, the autistic community of Mizoram organized an awareness event at Gilead Special School in Aizawl. Parents, teachers, and experts came together to discuss the rising number of autism cases in the state. They also highlighted the need for better understanding, inclusion, and support systems. The organization currently supports over 216 members and their families. Awareness must lead to acceptance and action. In another concerning development, the Mizoram Transport Workers Association has strongly condemned a violent incident that took place at Sairang railway station last Saturday. According to reports, a state bus driver was threatened and there was an attempt to set fire to a government bus. The incident is believed to be linked to tensions over the operation of affordable MST buses on the new railway route. The association has demanded the immediate action and the arrest of those involved. On the issue of drugs and public safety, the Central Young Mizo Association or CYMA launched a major anti-drug initiative on April 27th. The organization inducted the second batch of its Central Anti-Drug Squad. This volunteer group works alongside law enforcement agencies to tackle drug trafficking. CYMA leaders have urged members to carry out their duties with responsibility and care to avoid legal complications. The fight against drug remains a top priority in the state. In infrastructure news, Power and Electricity Minister F. Rodingliana visited the 33 kV substation at Sairang on April 27th. During the inspection, he stressed the need for a double-source power system. This would ensure uninterrupted electricity supply to key locations such as Lengpui Airport and the new railway station. Reliable power supply is seen as critical for future development. And finally, from Mameit District, in Paizao Village, local residents and student groups have shut down an upper primary school indefinitely. The protest began on April 27th. The reason is the transfer of 4 teachers from the school who have not been replaced. Villagers say the lack of teachers have caused a sharp drop in student enrollment. They are demanding that the government immediately address the issue. Until then, the school remains closed. That's all for today. Stay safe and thank you for watching.